Hey everybody, welcome back to Tales from the Rails. My name is John. I'm a volunteer here at the Southern California Railway Museum. Today's episode is all about the Los Angeles Railway Tower Car. And today, Ray Castile is going to tell you all about it. So let's go inside Car House 1. 525 departing bookstore.
As the Los Angeles Railway grew out over the Southland, all of those miles of trolley wire needed a rolling workshop to keep them taut and conductive. This is where our tower car comes in, Los Angeles Transit Lines number 9350. Now, we can't talk about number 9350 without having to go inside and see what surprises this car's holding for us. So come and join me. So as we come into this car for the first time, we see a controller box and a brake stand. These were Los Angeles Railway common parts and are quite old. It's a Westinghouse K-controller design. This brake stand is some of the older designs that you can see on some of our other trolley cars. Over here, we have our air governor, and then right above our heads, we have the bell. Los Angeles Railway number 9350 was built in 1907 by the LA Railway South Park shops, which originally took up a bulk of land bordered by 52nd and 55th Street and South Avalon Boulevard and San Pedro Street. 9350's body was originally constructed at the carpentry facility by the company's master craftsman, whose utilitarian wooden box design made this little car a one-stop mobile shop for everything a line worker needed to maintain the all-important overhead. Today, the Maya Angelou Community High School and, as of 2012, the South Los Angeles Wetlands Park have replaced the South Park shops. One of the most prominent features about this car is its big wooden tower. That's why we call it a tower car. You'll see that it's made of wood because for all the electrical line workers, this allowed them to be insulated and not get shocked. To ensure worker safety, working above the car and against the wires, you would definitely need a strong belt like this to keep you from falling off. Later in life, 9350 was upgraded with a full roof deck so its crew could walk atop the car and climb aboard its side. So aside from the telltale towers, this car also served as a one-stop shop for everything related to the overhead wire. Follow me, camera guy. So not only are there safety equipment in this car, there are also ropes, chains, a work surface, and if you look behind me here, no, this isn't a lollipop and this isn't a toy. This is a ceramic insulator, one of the many components used to maintain the overhead wire. All of these racks that you see before me here would have been filled with various supplies. And if you follow me here, camera guy, you'll see even more shelves that would have been filled with wire, equipment, and tools. Things such as insulators, wires, and safety ropes and pulleys were the bread and butter of this little car. One more notable feature about this car are its twin sets of baggage doors. Now this car never carried baggage, never carried mail, and never carried freight. This was purely a work car. So whenever it was getting loaded over at South Park shops with all of the materials needed to maintain the overhead, this door would open and allow for easier loading. By the time Los Angeles was parting ways with its streetcar system in 1963, 9350 was still working as it was one of the few pieces of equipment capable of still maintaining the overhead. Shortly before it was retired and stored, the Southern California Railroad Museum purchased the car and brought it out here to Paris, where it served as our museum wire car. It still operates and can be seen every so often on display, representing a less noticeable but still important side of streetcar operations.
Okay, well that was our presentation on the Los Angeles Railway Tower Car number 9350. If you'd like to see this car, it sits in Car House 1 at the Southern California Railway Museum. If you'd like to help us out, you can donate at socalrailway.org, and if you'd like to sign up for volunteering, we'd love to have you. That was a little awkward. Yeah.